perfect. I must have it.
Sadly, sir, you can't.
What do you mean can't?
It's illegal, sir. This fish is protected by the great state of California.
Give me it.
You know, first of all, we are doing this for her, okay? Because neither one of us wants to get divorced. And secondly, I know you're the big marriage experts. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Your wife is dead.
Oh, they've got a class on how to write jokes.
Oh, don't take that. I dropped it after the lesson on setups. The professor is so old.
It's Hard-Headed Sports with Spinny and Fetty Bus. Famous for their podcasts, you can now catch them right here on The Al Travis Show.
And we've got Spinny with us today. Morning, Spinny. Do you know how long we've been doing this, Spin?
No, I do not.
It's been too long, and here's why. Biggest sports news story of the year came out yesterday.
Year?
Oh, yeah. This will be it for the year. This will be the biggest one for the year. And this hits, and my first thought is, Spinny's going to be so ticked off. That's what I'm thinking about instead of listening to the story. How upset are you that the Pohlads have changed their minds and they will continue to own your Minnesota Twins?
Al, it's just disgusting. It's honestly disgusting. Like, I don't have a different word than disgusting. I really don't. Like,
It's so funny.
It's like I actually had some hope for once. I had some hope. I was like, we're going to get bought by a rich owner. Minneapolis is a good enough market. We can make a lot of money. They're going to spend a lot of money. Here we go. Let's get it. Now back to worst sports ownership ever. Love. Quick little fun transition right there.
How is this not going to be the big news story in sports in Minnesota? Because this thing's been sold up for sale for 10 months. As I understand it, they won $1.5 billion. And after decimating this squad on, Black Thursday, never mind. We changed our minds. This is flipping huge. Now, what they are supposedly doing and getting two minority interest groups in here, the Pohlads will still own things, but is there like this? Have you heard anything about who those could be? I hear one's California, one's Minnesota. Is there a chance those are baseball people that want to win?
Listen, in my opinion, I don't think that matters. It doesn't matter at all. It's completely irrelevant because at the end of the day, like, Pohlads will have the final decision still. So it's like nothing's going to change really. And the money, like, are these minority owners going to put extra money in? Because if they're not doing that, then it, again, still doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's true. But now this will help you, though, because the headline is Joe Pohlad says, we want to win too.
Really?
So you're on the same side on this now. You want a winning team, and now they do as well. So that helps, right?
Yeah, just like they upgraded our pitching staff at the trade deadline. Both of those things happened.
Okay. Here's now Al being super optimistic. Can I be that? Can I give you a glimmer of hope, please?
I guess you can. I could use it.
The Pohlads don't want to embarrass themselves any more than they already have, right? I think the Pohlads, literally, the only move they had, now that they made that call, we're sticking around, we want to win, is to slap down huge money. To go, we're going to get this guy, and this guy, so that when we look at the next, not between now and the end of the year, but when we look at next year, when we come in, you're going to say, we got this guy, we got this guy, we got this guy. I'm all in. They have to pony up. If they say this is a 3-year warm-up, we're going to just build these guys through AAA, they're looking right now at the worst fan turnout in Target Field history. That's what they're looking at right now. They can't do that if it's their money. Come on.
Before I say this, all due respect to the people in the analogy I'm about to use, Al, I feel like you're talking to me like our ownership group is in AA. Like they're going through the 12-step program to be a good owner and to want to win. It's like they haven't been embarrassed for the last 18 years or what? They just hit rock bottom now? And that's what happened or what? Like I like
your 12-step analogy. Maybe it's more like the grieving process. Right? You get mad, then you don't believe it really happened, and then you're like, okay, it happened, and now we're right back to grieving again because they're back. Those are good. That's a good analogy. I got to be honest. You hit that out of the park. So what do we do? Does this fire this team up? We could have talked about the fact that the Twins actually won against the Yankees yesterday, but who cares? It isn't the story today.
Yeah, I mean, no one go to Twins games. I don't know. Listen. Let's put my actually like in my best world hat on. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I hope they're good. This is my sports team. Of course, I want them to be good, but it's like I just don't. I just have my entire existence on this planet as evidence that it has not went well.
So you're saying if past the what how Phil used to say this, future expectations come from past experience. So you're saying just because the Poleads have not done what you'd like in 40 years, you don't think they're going to give a shot now? That history's good. That's
Exactly.
what you're saying.
I'll believe it when I see it. I guess that's where I'm at. I'll believe all this statements and blah 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 when I see it.
Well, let's get out of our heads here and see what we can do to help the Poleads out a little bit. I don't know what the minority interest groups are, how much money you got to pony into get a spot at the table. I don't even know what that means. If Poleads are going to keep control, you know what I'm saying? Why would you buy 20% of a Twins franchise if this guy's going to keep running it into the ground? Why would you throw your money at it?
Exactly. So like I mean, hopefully these are people the Poleads respect and will listen to, and hopefully they have a different opinion than them. I mean, that's
Sure.
all I can say, I guess. If that's the case, then I mean it can't hurt, but it's just hard for me to believe that at the end of the day it's their call anyway. So I don't know.
Here's what I want to throw out to the Poleads, because if they're opening up their minds to a different reality, it's not just going to sell and be gone. Why not make a third minority group made up of fans? Right? I don't know how much that would be. If you're a season ticket holder, if you want to pony up $1,000, you get kind of almost a Green Bay Packers situation. But Poleads still own it. There's minority groups that put in billions of dollars, fine, but give the fans something that they can hang on to. Plus, if you own it, maybe you get to yell and scream if they ever move the team out of town. Why not something like that? Poleads, give us a little something, something.
Welcome to Minnesota, where we didn't have enough money, so our fans had to buy the team. How's it going? I don't know. I mean, it is a cool idea, but
we put the Target Center up for them, for heaven's sakes. That's the other thing about all this big money crap. The Target Center is a nice facility, right? And one of the best in.
What do you mean by nice?
Well, it's relatively new compared to all the others. Should have put a dome on it, but that's just me. But it's a great park.
Target Field.
Target Field. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. So we built this for them, and yet we seem to have no say in whether this team comes or goes or what happens. Give us a say. We bought the thing for you. I don't know how many billions it was, whatever it was. We bought it.
I mean, we bought it via taxpayer dollars. We didn't actually buy it.
I get it. Spin. I don't care if you take it out of my left pocket or my right pocket. You're taking it out of my pocket. So I think that there could be something there PR-wise that they could really do something. And maybe it's, a nothing. It's 2% of the whole thing. No one really cares, but it's affordable enough. A guy can get it. And maybe if you get one, you buy a share, you get one of them stupid rain color jerseys we've got. Boom. Everybody's happy.
I mean, next thing I really need, though, is a neon green wool style Twins jersey that says Twin Cities on it. That's exactly what I want.
Could we go with that weird, what is it, the Metro look, where it's got all the weird colors on it? Looks like somebody threw up off a church stained glass window. Can we do that?
I would like a jersey like that, Al. That would look fire.
All right. Hey, quick question. Mm-hmm. If the Twins can't sell for $1.5 million, and we're playing the Yankees, and I'll get to the reason why on the other side, how much is the Yankee franchise worth, do you believe?
You want me to guess?
Yeah.
I'm going to say $10 billion.
Wow. Okay, that's an interesting call. We'll talk about it on the other side. $10 billion is what Spinny is saying the Yankees are worth. We'll talk about it right after this.
Step into a world where magic and merriment come alive. Discover fantastical creatures, behold thrilling jousts, and meet your favorite characters of old. From rib-tickling jesters to spellbinding performances, the adventure never ends. Make memories that will last through the ages at the most magical village on earth, the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. Plan your visit today at RenaissanceFest.com. Huzzah!
Achieving your financial goals requires individual planning and a comprehensive approach. At Midwest Money Management, our mission is to provide you with the knowledge, tools, and confidence to feel comfortable financially today and secure about tomorrow. Learn more at MidwestMoneyManagement.com. That's MidwestMoneyManagement.com.
Securities offered through JW Cole Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services offered through JW Cole Advisors Inc., Midwest Money Management, and JW Cole Financial Inc. and JW Cole Advisors Inc. are unaffiliated entities.
Don't need to ask him his opinion more than once. Al Travis on the Al Travis Show.
We've got him, Spinny from Hardheaded Sports, with us today. Spinny, I don't think you're that far off. So today's big story on the other side of sports. The Boston Celtics got sold for $6.1 billion by 2028 with some other stuff. It'll go for close to $7.3 billion. And I'm thinking to myself, how in the world? But then it's the Boston Celtics, right? You got the guys in the Lakers, some guy wanting to buy them, which put their price tag at about $10 billion. So, Spinny, I don't think you're wrong with the Yankees being the Yankees, that they might be worth $10 billion. That is just crazy to me.
I checked at the break. The last Forbes list had the Yankees at 8.2 million, so I overvalued a touch. But if you were to sell the Yankees on the open market, they're getting at least 10 million.
10 billion.
Is crazy. I mean, it shows us what our franchise is worth, and it shows us the inequity of Major League Baseball and how it becomes an issue.
Well, inequity, in that it grows in its worth, but we're looking at the poll heads who say they lose money as they go from $44 million investment to 1.5, which they couldn't sell, by the way. Back to my point on what they should do with their money. A team with prestige, the Celtics, the Lakers, the Yankees, that's perceived value, right? That's all that can be, is because they're such legendary stuff. Somebody wants a piece of that. The Pollers have had this for 44 years, and we don't have that. They could not sell this team in 10 months.
Well, that's the other thing, too, a little bit. It took the Portland Trailblazers a year to sell. There's been multiple times in the last 5 to 10 years that it's taken teams a year to 2 years to sell. That's not... I'm a little curious why they pulled out so quickly, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think you look at the potential growth and the way things are going, because I'm looking here. The previous record for a sports franchise was the Washington Commanders at $6 billion. As far as basketball team goes, $4 billion for the Phoenix Suns. Yep. So you're seeing this exponential growth in billions of dollars if you just hang on to the franchise. You don't have to put a great team on it. Well, the Washington Commanders are better now, but they weren't a whole lot, back in 2023. So
it's
people
crazy.
will pay.
it's crazy. So when the going to the WNBA, just for a quick example, when the Valkyries bought in, I think it was
Yeah.
2022. It was 30 million was their buy-in
Okay.
fee. The
All right.
current buy-in fee for a WNBA expansion team is 320 million. So
Oh, wow.
it's just crazy the value of even like a league like that franchises.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought him up, but we got to walk softly with this. Big fight in one of the games last night, and it just, so you get on the WNBA page. Big fight, 3 gals suspended. Your thoughts on, and I don't want to jinx this for you, Spinny. Spinny's a great volleyball mind. He coaches volleyball at college level. How bad did the WNBA screw up this sex toys being thrown on the court thing?
Okay, this is
Here's my point.
Okay.
If they ignored it, right? If some ref ran over, kicked it off the court, and some poor kid, with the towels had to throw it out. If they just ignored it, this is a 1 or 2 off.
No,
right?
but like,
But now that they made it a deal, Spinny, I am concerned this will happen in college. It'll get crazier in college. They now made it a thing with the WNBA. This is anti-woman, this and that. I'm like, just ignore it. There's stupid people in the world. I think they made a deal out of it that didn't need to be made a deal out of.
2 things.
All right.
1, most players said, I'm not talking about this, I'm not giving it attention. Like at least 80%. So I gotta like, there is another side of that. There is people that are talking about it. Second thing, I would be with you, Al, if it was happening in any other sport. If it was happening at any other sporting event.
Wait.
Thing.
What is hockey? What's hockey? They throw the squid thing? What is that? I mean, who even buys a squid, for God's sakes? I don't even know that. That's weird.
But throwing that particular item, given all the things about the WNBA and the people in it, is just super, like, it is super offensive. I mean, come on now. I mean, I'm
not sticking up for it, but when you give it the voice, then, right? Like I say, some kid's a little drunk and he's an idiot and he launches one, lands on the court. Guess what? Kick it and move on. And guess what? The guy sitting next to him, you're stupid, buddy. We just gave it life. Because now it's once you're just waiting for it, right? WNBA, people are waiting to watch to see when it happens. And it's too bad because I'm going to tell you, Spinny, I think this is going to go move down to college sports. What can we throw on and make a name for ourselves?
My biggest thing is just the fact that if it was happening at other sporting events, I wouldn't. I would be like, yes, Al, you're right. But the fact of it's not even happening at all women's basketball. It's just happening at WNBA games. It's like that, given the makeup of the league, given the things they're throwing on the court.
Yeah.
I mean, my personality would have a hard time not being like, this is crap.
No, and I agree with you, Spin, but here's how far it went. They had 2 pictures of 2 guys they believed through them. And we're trying, putting him, a wanted poster up on TV saying, if you see this guy who's coming or going from the airport, it's like, we're looking for him in this case. Other than you should be shunned by all your friends, what's the penalty for throwing that on the court?
Yeah, I mean that's a situation where you're getting you're getting kicked out, you're getting like,
don't let him back
for however long, and I mean that's like it's not I don't think, like, it's not murdering people, but I'm not saying that. But it is an offensive thing, and it is way more stupid given that it's only WNBA games. That's the issue.
And don't disagree with you, my friend, but we're out of time. Congratulations. Pole Lads around for another 40 years. Good day for Spinny. Thanks, Spin. Back after this.
Thank you.
Braver Angels, Minnesota is